ticket to come out, and we're just so excited about being here, and we're up at the campground, so we kind of wanted to invite Trump to come to the campground.
How'd that go?
Uh, well, we didn't get to do it. They told us we couldn't make a sign, so we can't invite him.
Has he, you think he's ever been to a campground?
No.
We're 2,000 miles from the Texas border. How does immigration impact you, and what's wrong with people coming in and fleeing political persecution and crime in their home country to make a better life here?
Yeah, well, I think these countries should be responsible for their people.
But I'm wondering why people in South Carolina, so far from the border, are so worked up about it.
Only thing I can say there is they're coming through the Texas border there, and the property and people that live around there, they're Americans, and I think they're suffering.
How come?
Um, I don't know. I just think it's a hardship on those people.
See, it's the follow-up questions that really do a number on Trump supporters.
I don't know. That's just my opinion, and I think that it's hurting a lot of these other states when they send the people there.
A lot of them are saying, well, good, we need the workers, we need people that jobs because unemployment is so low now.
Oh, hey, I know that they are good workers. They'll work. I mean, there's plants around here that, have the Mexicans, and they're hard workers. And I don't have a problem with them. It's just I feel like a lot of them coming across the border illegally is criminals, a lot of them. The children that are being brought across are not being taken care of.
Is that right?
I feel like that once those children get here, there's no telling what happens to them.
Well, many of them are going to schools because they're coming over as families or they're joining family here.
Yeah, well, I think some of them are being exploited too, but I mean, I don't have statistics on any of that,
It's just stuff that you believe.
Yes.
Is there anything at this point that he could do to lose your support?
Well, basically, I'm Republican. So I have to go with, whoever's on that ticket. The Democrat, it's just a lot of the beliefs that they have is not mine.
Like what? Can you give an example of what some of those beliefs might be?
Oh my goodness, I'm going to get in trouble.
Now let's see exactly what's going to get her in trouble.
But anyway, I'm pro-life, and I'm for closing up the border, and I'm for America first. And
what does America first mean to you?
Well, it means that our people should come first, that our security should come first, and our families and our nation should come first.
And of course, we all know that all of this anti-immigrant rhetoric is rooted in racism.
Murderers and drug traffickers and drugs and drug cartels pouring into our country. That's what I'm concerned about.
Now listen, no one can, and really nobody is denying that immigration is a huge issue, because there's always going to be people who are fleeing terrible conditions looking for a better place to live with better opportunities for themselves and for their children. There's always going to be people who may not be fleeing horrible conditions, but they just want somewhere else to live. They're looking for better opportunities. Maybe they're passionate about some of the areas here in the country. But the problem, of course, is that the right wing, their rhetoric in immigration is all about branding brown immigrants from the South as antagonists, basically. These horrible, terrible people who, charge over the border with drugs and all these crimes and all these criminals. They're trafficking people. They mean you no good. And so much to the point where you'll have people who are up in North Dakota, thousands of miles away. This woman in this video clip is from South Carolina, but you'll have people who are even further north, and all they talking about is immigration, 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 but not in a positive way, in a negative way. They're terrified of the immigrants who are coming to take them, to take their jobs, to take their homes, to take their opportunities, to take their citizenship and their right in this country. I don't know exactly what it is, but it's fear. And that's the problem.